A lot of months getting us to 104. Xbox says physical disc, but it'll be digital conversion. Yeah, the disc to digital thing. And people need to understand something. The disc to digital thing has the exact same end goal in mind.
True, but I mean, at least they're giving them options.
Digital-only consumers. Like, that's the goal. I think PlayStation needs to offer something for people to engage with their discs ongoing, whether it's an external drive or let third-party companies make external drives or something.
Nope. Not happening.
I just don't see it.
So that if you buy a PlayStation 6 in the future, you can still engage, back compat with your discs or whatever. I think that would be great to do that for the customer. Now, there's no imperative on them to do it.
What? I mean, brother, they have fucking customers, they have gamers who would want that option.
There was a comment from the guy, a former Rockstar guy, said, well, if
a former Rockstar guy.
Consumers want it, then I think the company should do it.
Yes.
Okay. Let's take that to its logical end.
No, brother. The customer's always right, Lodo. You should know this.
I think companies should give me video games for $1, and I think they should hand deliver them to me with a pizza.
Oh my fucking God.
Let's all demand $1 games hand delivered with a pizza. Let's all sign a petition and make it clear that that's something that we want. And then let's...
False equivalency.
We're moving the goalpost, Whiskey. That's what we do.
There's no way you're going to compare having fucking options and ownership to people asking for a pizza hand-delivered. Like, what the fuck? These people want to be able to own their games. Like, what? Where's the logical connection with this?
Apply that logic. Well, I think if the customers want it, then the company should provide it.
Okay, but brother, we're talking about ownership. We're not talking about some offering a fucking pizza with the game. Like, what?
What? No. There's no imperative on a company.
Sigs, you got to remember, to Reforge, options are anti-consumer. Yeah, that is true.
To do something purely based off of consumers asking for it.
I mean, brother, if they want their money, they're going to have to do that shit.
Consumer demand is not a literal, vocalized demand. Consumer demand is a measurable thing. It's a mathematical thing that determines...
Oh, wow. Actually insane. And shut up the songs. Campaign evolves, achievement system even is bugged. You can't get no pop, and also cheese hard ones like Lasso with the workaround that will allow you to play with beneficial modifiers max out. I mean, brother, I've heard a lot of crazy shit about that shit. I sat that one out, right? I played the original. I'm like, I'm good on that shit. I remember you telling me that you toughed it out and everything. I mean, wicked work. Shout out the songs.
Whether or not an endeavor is good or bad for future and furthered investments. Like, consumer demand is not like, well, consumers can just demand things of you. That's not...
but they're not just demanding things. They're talking about ownership, brother, for fucking products that they bought.
That's not how this works.
Oh, wow.
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
Yeah, that's not how this works, dude.
If you take a basic economics course, they're not going to be like, yeah, that's how you define consumer demand is the consumer...
Yeah, well, he caught your boy Sigs, right? I have not taken a basic economic course.
Just demanding things. No, consumer demand is a measurable amount of desire from a large enough consumer base to purchase a given good or service. That's what it is. You're measuring how much people want it. And in conjunction with that, you set your price in accordance to supply to make sure you're making profit.
Hey, well, they'll see just how much people give a fuck about this shit. We'll see.
Per sale or whatever. So when he said that, I was like, just because...
yeah, that bothered you, fucking giving the consumers what they asked for.
If the consumers want it doesn't mean that you should offer it. It might not be good for you.
Wow. But it's their most profitable gen, brother. They can afford to do physical. They can give the option.
That's why I went to the absurd degree. I'm using hyperbole. I'm using exaggeration to make a...
brother, you're just talking out your ass with that pizza analogy. That's crazy.
Point.
Failed coffee businessman giving out economics class. Yeah, that is true.
Well, I want video games to only be $1. And I want...
brother, nobody's saying that.
...hand delivered to my house, and I want they should all come with a pizza. That's an absurd demand. It's equally absurd.
Brother, is it absurd for people to want ownership?
To ask a company to perpetuate doing something that's bad for their bottom line. It's an absurd request.
Wow.
If
And this is why people call him a shill, because he's always looking out for the corporation's bottom line. He can give two fucks about the gamers.
If I had this lawn mowing business, and I'm coming to your neighborhood to mow your lawn.
Oh, please, not a lawn mowing fucking analogy.
And I just level with you, and I say, listen, I have to let you go as a customer. I have to drive too far to get here, and all of your neighbors have gone with some sort of a lawn treatment thing, and they won't use me. They don't want me. They have all their yards sprayed, and the grass is not growing.
Sigs, you have to think about the CEOs and their luxury cars.
Come on, you should know this.
I guess I'm missing that vision, right? That angle.
Some new technology thing advances, and they can spray their grass, and it keeps it at a universal length. And you're like, well, I don't believe in that. I don't want to do that. Haseo, thank you for the gift of getting us to 105. We're a 20 bomb away from the next milestone.
Hey, okay. Shout out to Haseo.
And I level with you, and I'm like, the demand in your particular neighborhood is so low.
It's crazy how he's like building all these scenarios to get PlayStation off the hook, to say, hey, you guys, this isn't PlayStation's fault. They had to do this so they can stay afloat.
I can no longer come out here. I'm losing money. I'm mowing your lawn, and I'm losing money. There's no imperative on me to continue to do that because it's harming my bottom line. So,
and I'll keep on saying it, but this is PlayStation's most profitable gen that they brag about, and you guys brag about all the time.
These companies are looking at all of these various factors of rising costs and raw materials, production, shipping lines, gas prices, all this stuff's in just
gas prices.
Absolute tumult right now. And a 5 bomb from Haseo gets us to 110. He wants that 200 on a Monday. Thank you, Haseo. It's just so tumultuous right now. So they're saying this is working against our bottom line. And a 5 bomb comes in from Barrett's Chosen. A little bit of a 5 bomb train maybe starting.
Uh-oh.
You guys did one the other week, and it was like 60 different people did a 5 bomb.
Hint, hint.
Adds up quick. All right. So, Banana...
he done lost his train of thought.
Joe says, Haseo, don't overspend if you can't afford it. You said you couldn't anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, Haseo, if you can't, if you've hit your limit, then stop. Don't let other people gift, brother. Don't overextend yourself. It's
oh, wow. Yeah. Let the coupon Karens, right?
Money.
Right, let the people that are hiding, getting gifted, let them pay for their own.
It's lovely that you want to support. You have to stop now? Yeah, if you've hit your limit, please stop. There are other people that can gift.
Yeah.
People right now with gray names. Some of y'all should consider picking up your own membership anyway. These other
Yeah, pick up your own membership. Money. Yeah, pick up your own membership. Yeah, Haseo, you chill out. You let the people with the gray names buy their own membership,
These
dude.
Other folks have been really, really, keeping that member count high on their own.
Wow, so kind of you, Lono.
Anyways.
Yeah, back to defending PlayStation.
In insisting that a company continue to do something that is contrary to their bottom line, it's an absurd request. It just is. You're not entitled to it.
It's an absurd request for them to want to have options, the secondhand market, to have ownership. Like, that's what I'm saying. Obviously, it's not an absurd request, brother, because a lot of people have been demanding it.
So to act as if there's like an imperative on them to do it. Thank you, Stock.
There is. There should be, at least.
For jumping back in with a member plus. They don't have a right to remove the movie without compensating the consumer. Now, that's a different conversation.
That is true. They did just remove 50 fucking movies. No, not 50. I think it was 500. Excuse me.
That's a different conversation. I am in agreement with you.
Okay.
Reversing a transaction without the consumer's consent, without the customer's consent, I believe is ethically wrong.
That's why people want to be able to buy the games physically, Lono.
I don't care what their stupid terms of service states. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care what the licensure states.
Okay, and you should also not give a fuck about their bottom line. Now you understand what people have been saying.
I believe it is ethically wrong to reverse a transaction without the customer's consent. You can't initiate a transaction without the customer's consent, so you certainly shouldn't be able to reverse it without the customer's consent.
Well, brother, they can, and that's what they will do, right? 551 movies. Okay, I was wondering what it was.
I don't care what the legalese is. I don't care what the TOS says. I don't care what the licensure says.
Okay, but why can't you have that same energy when it comes to the physical disc? Then you would understand what your PlayStation brethren are saying.
It's ethically wrong. It shouldn't be happening. We got disconnected from Twitch. It's trying to reconnect.
Okay. All right. What a wicked fucking wicked, right? All I can say is just wicked take from Loda. Now, apparently he did get one guy a little bit of piracy cope. I mean, holy shit, he has been oh my god. This guy, I don't know what it is. He has just been going on fucking tirades about piracy, brother. Crazy, right? I'm not gonna lie, it does kind of bring a tear to my eye as a proud pirate.
Home. They would refund. A reasonable person would expect a refund. If buying isn't owning, then pirating isn't a crime. Remember that.
Oh shit! Bait devoured. Yikes!
That's the most philosophically bankrupt thing that I know people continue to say, and it is the most philosophically bankrupt thing ever.
I mean, well, it's a solution to the problem that you were just talking about. You were just talking about they shouldn't be able to take it away. Unfortunately, that's the only way that you can make sure they can't snatch that shit from you, brother, is piracy. It's fucked up, but it is the truth.
It just is. If a company sets terms of service on how you can consume their product, that doesn't mean you have a right to steal it.
They don't need a right, dude.
That's
what up, Ariana?
Not logical. It is the most illogical, most philosophically bankrupt. Just, it's so low IQ, and it smacks as like being super intelligent.
Oh, but that's what you do.
Like, oh, ho, ho. No.
Yeah, no. Right? Oh, my bad.
Be a good consumer.
Be a good consumer. Wow.
If a company brings a service out, they bring a digital thing out, they bring a whatever out, they create it, they make it, and they say, you can buy this, it's a license. They're selling a license. That's what they have decided to do. They have chosen as...
Okay, and if they only want to sell a license, brother, well, there's gamers that are going to sell the high seas.
The business to sell a license to you. You do not have a right to steal it because you disagree.
Yeah, they do.
With what they're doing. That's not how that works.
Well, to be fair, right, if buying isn't owning it, then pirating isn't stealing it, Lono. Come on.
You could disagree with the fact that Costco charges for a membership to...
Oh, not a Costco analogy.
...to the premises to buy food. You don't like the fact that they do that. That doesn't mean you have a right to then go steal. There's no such thing as digital scarcity. That has nothing to do.
Okay, well, brother, they're not really stealing anything. If anything, something's getting duplicated, right? They're not stealing anything. They're not going in and taking anything.
With the philosophical starting position of... if they make the product and deliver it in a way that I don't like, I can steal it.
Oh, he is so butthurt about this.
Philosophically bankrupt.
Okay.
It just is.
Oh, well, fuck your shill philosophy, Lono.
And this idea that, like...
Oh, yeah, but fuck the legalese, literally. He was just saying he doesn't care about the legalese or any of that shit, right? But fuck it.
Like, oh, but I can because there's no digital scarcity. That doesn't make any sense at all.
To you, but everyone else who's not a shill gets it.
Steal what? Steal a license is a crime, but for whatever corporate revoking is not wrong. You're not listening. I just said...
No. He's spitting facts right now. You were just talking about how the corporation can take it away. He just provided the answer to that shit.
It's ethically wrong to take it away.
Okay, so if they're doing something wrong, right, then, yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho.
I've said that. It's ethically wrong for them to reverse a transaction without the consumer's consent, and it's ethically wrong to reverse the transaction and not compensate the consumer. We are in agreement about that. That does not logically lead to you can steal.
So you just want them to bend over and fucking take it. Essentially, that's what you're okay with the corporations getting over, right? But Lord forbid somebody fucking do their own thing and actually own the fucking game, right? Then you'll call them a fucking pirate, you'll call them a bum and everything, but you'll never call these corporations greedy, right? Because you'll always talk about how they're worried about their bottom line, even though it's their most profitable gen.
No. Right?
No.
PlayStation could just arbitrarily revoke my license to Pragmata. They could just go in and you can't play it anymore.
Yep.
Okay? They can just revoke it and then not compensate me.
Yep.
I believe, and I have the conviction, that that's ethically wrong. They should not be able to do that. Now, they're not exercising their...
Okay, so then why are you coping about people who are fucking sailing the high seas if you know that they'll jip you if they have the chance, right? Or if they need to, right? And shout out to Sponge Leader. He says, stop with the food analogy games. Games are not food, Lono. Well, you know.
Come on, you should know this.
Would it really be a stream if we didn't have a food analogy, right? At least one. Shout out to Sponge Leader.
...right to do that, but... And I agreed to it when I bought Pragmata. Okay? Like, I agreed to it when I bought it, right? I didn't see it anywhere in my transaction, but when you set the account up, when you do all that, you agree to all those things. Okay?
Yep.
So, them enacting that right and me not being compensated, I actually think is ethically wrong.
Okay. Okay, so then pipe down when there's people who are out here making sure that they can own the fucking game.
They change TOS from time to time secretly. No, they don't. Legally, they have to tell you when their terms of service or private.
I don't know anything about the fucking TOS.
All those things, they email you. They have to inform you. Like, they literally have to do that legally. That's why you're constantly getting emails about, we've updated our terms of service. We've updated our terms of service. We've updated our terms of service. Homie, I get one of those emails like twice a week.
Yeah. He gets those emails all the time, homie.
Every platform, you go and use friggin' one of those photo printing websites, and you'll get one from them. We've updated our terms of service. They have to inform you, and then you agree to the new terms of service.
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I'm not on PlayStation.
I just think people go too far with this.
Oh my God.
They go.
How is it going too far when you've literally have talked about how these corporations can take the game away if they want
So
to?
far that they formulate a philosophically bankrupt position that, like, well, piracy, if I steal it, it's mine and I own it. And I'm like, no.
I mean, brother, that is the only way to own it.
You don't.
Wow.
You have no
According to you.
claim on something that you stole. You have
Okay, but once the game is pirated, they have no way of taking it away from you.
no claim on something that you acquired unethically. You can't have it both ways. This is where
Wow.
the position is inconsistent.
Yes, you can, right? You most certainly can. You could just sell the high seas. Who gives a fuck about all this shit that you're yapping about? I mean, this is insane.
I can hold my position and say, this is ethically wrong for them to take something from somebody, reverse the transaction without the customer's consent, and not compensate them. You can't maintain that that's wrong while also claiming that you should be able to steal, and then therefore you own the thing that you stole. Your position's not logically coherent. It isn't.
Wow.
It's like, well, then it's just pure anarchy.
It's just pure anarchy. Everybody going around stealing the PlayStation games.
You can steal it and it's yours and you own it, then they can always take things away, and they
Well, then maybe they should give us real ownership and more people would be interested in buying the fucking game.
and you have no recourse of saying that it's wrong. You're just creating digital anarchy. It's like there's no up, there's no down, there's no right, there's no wrong. You're doing like might makes right.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
If I have the means to do it, that makes it right. Have you ever heard that phrase, might makes right?
No, I have not.
If I'm strong enough to thump you on the head and take, I hammer them.
Yeah, hit them with the hammer.
Your things, might makes right. I'm allowed to do that. PlayStation's in the power to reverse the transaction and take the thing away from you. I don't think that makes it right. I think that that should be stopped. I think that that should be prevented, and we should be protected against that. You can't argue that that's wrong for them to do and then do the same thing. Might makes right. If I have the ability to steal something and then put it on my hard drive, that makes it right. That makes it okay.
I mean, brother, if that's the only way that you can go about having ownership, can you really blame them? We understand that there's going to be shills and corporate bootlickers who get mad about it, but I mean, who really gives a fuck?
I now own it. No.
It sucks. You know, I'm pretty sure there's people who would prefer to just be able to buy it and not have to be worried about all that shit. But, you know, it is what it is.
Your position's logically incoherent.
Okay.
If you want to maintain
According to a PlayStation shill.
that it's wrong for them to do that, then it would be wrong for you to steal as well.
Okay.
Do you see?
Okay, Lono. We're just terrible, morally anarchists. Oh, we want to see everything burn. We're just bad people because we actually like to be able to own games. Sure, Lono.
Thank you for the renewal, First Blood 87. Thanks so much for using your Prime sub on me. We're 5 away from the next milestone.
Hey.
You got brainwashed so much by Sony that you can't even talk properly.
Oh.
Stop shilling those shills. That would do you good. You're not engaging in conversation now. Now you're just throwing around insults.
Oh, no. Right?
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
I think he just hit the nail right on the head. It only took him about like 5 or 6 minutes. He's like, man, right? Maybe this guy is new here. He's like, man. He's like, whoa, what did I just walk into? This guy's shilling his ass off. That's exactly what's going on. Let me play that back one more time.
Can't even talk properly. You got
and I love the fact he read it out loud too.
Brainwashed so much by Sony that you can't even talk properly.
Yeah.
Stop shilling those shills. That would do you good. You're not
Yeah, it would do you some good,
engaging
Lono.
in conversation now. Now you're just throwing around insults. You haven't answered anything that I've said. You're failing to meet the minimal requirement for a conversation. Like you're not even engaging in anything that I said.
No, he addressed everything that you said, and I agree with his conclusion.
If we're calling copyright infringement stealing, we've lost the argument before it started. If I stole a copy of Mario 3 from Funkoland, that's one thing. Downloading a ROM isn't the same. No.
Well, who cares if it's a ROM or whatever the fuck, right? All I can say is yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho.
Downloading a game that you have not purchased is theft.
Oh my god.
It is. You have no claim on it. You're taking something that is not yours. You know what I mean? It was just a meme. Calm down. I'm perfectly calm. I'm having a conversation that's on the forefront of the digital ownership conversation that's happening in the space
Lono, calm down, right? You're getting your panties in a twist.
right now. If you don't have the ability to engage in the conversation, then just don't. You don't have to take part in it.
Oh, yeah.
Friends of Ninjas, thank you for 41 months. Nope, like nobody needs to calm down. I'm perfectly calm. I think this is a good discussion to have. I think that is.
Yeah. He's always like this. To be fair, he's always like this, defending PlayStation.
It's on the
calling customers thieves and everything.
forefront of the digital ownership conversation. It is like. Yeah, right, Trill? Like, you're losing the argument, so you're just going to ad hominems, and now you're doing projection, like...
Yeah, you're losing the argument, and you're just being ad hominems.
Platitude after platitude after platitude.
Yeah, get him out of there, Lono.
Calm down, dude, is a projection of, like, oh, he's up. Let's make it seem like he's upset. I'm not upset at all. I think this is a good conversation to have.
Yeah, sure, right? And shout out to Strub Dog, right? He says it's unethical to Lono to buy a game secondhand. The publisher isn't making money on that purchase. If it was up to him, GameStop and Goodwill wouldn't exist, brother. You're cooking. You know, he just wants what's best for PlayStation. You know, all I can say is fucking...
I'm a corporate bootlicker no matter what.
Come on, you should know this.
All right, you should fucking know this. And it's funny, right? Because he goes on like a whole tirade, just yapping and everything. Not really talking about Nathan, but there was an interesting part that I wanted to highlight for you guys, right? Because this really just shows where Lono is when it comes to all this nonsense, by the way.
Yeah, but My Little Pony supplier, get me in touch.
I don't even know what the hell that was about.
Your approach is incredibly condescending to the other side. It's kind of hard to engage.
Yes.
Now you're projecting emotion and intention on what I'm saying so that you can balk out and not engage. If you don't
Well, to be fair, I mean, you've been yapping, saying a whole bunch of Nathan with these piracy
want to
conversations.
engage, don't engage. I don't have respect for people that steal. Sorry.
Oh.
Like, if you're out here stealing games and pirating games, I hope you feel like I'm being condescending to you. I don't respect you. You're a parasite on the industry and the art form that many of us love. You don't deserve respect. And yeah, I'll talk down to you. You deserve it. You're a parasite. Why would I talk nicely to people that are just wantonly stealing video games?
Yeah. Why would I talk nicely to gamers who want to fucking own products who show up to watch my stream? Right? Why would I talk nicely to them?
Dress it up with bankrupt philosophical positions about how, well, there's no digital scarcity, and I own it because now it's on my hard drive, so the location of the item defines ownership. That's ridiculous. Tell that to your bank account if it's suddenly digitally not there.
Wow. False equivalency. Yeah, coming from that guy, brother, all I can say is just... Fucking wicked work from this guy Lono, right? That's how these conversations always go. You know what I mean? Now he does talk about Sony and quote unquote their numbers that they put out, because I guess he's been hearing how people have been talking about how they somewhat are skewing their numbers. Not saying that the numbers are incorrect, but they're somewhat being misleading. They're leading information out. They're not showing the full picture or whatever the fuck. Right? Peep this shit right here.
Okay.
Oh wow. No way he just sits down and then he scoots up. Like, that was actually pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Lips on the mic.
So the physical sales thing, the numbers, the data, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Okay.
Here's my take on this.
Right? And shout out to Spudge Leader. He says, Lono, you and your code are the parasites here, Lono brother, right? All I can say is,
Come on, you should know this.
you are not lying at all. It's funny, as much as we've seen this guy sitting around e-begging and whatnot, it's funny that he wants to call people parasites and whatnot. Extremely bad faith, right? He's just talking out the side of his neck, right? Shout out to Spudge Leader.
I don't care. No, the problem with the entire discussion, okay. Let's just say, for example, that
I love how there's a problem with the whole entire discussion. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. Oh, it's 12. Holy shit. Yes. Thank you, Miss Six, baby. Thank you. Love you, baby. Love you. Hey, that's what's up, right? Wish me a happy birthday. Very nice of her.
there is some possibility ranging from 1 to 100% that they are fabricating the numbers.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Shout out to John Bond the Zombie. Happy birthday to you, my brother. Right? Happy birthday to you as well.
To justify their decision. Okay. Let's just take that as the premise that's being put forth. Because I think there's a lot of people sort of saying that. They're fabricating the numbers. They're misrepresenting the numbers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Even Nibbles talked about this, right? You know, right? Now, I told you guys, I had to find a way to do my Nib accent, right? Even Nibbles, right? Take a toke. Cheers. Don't worry. We're about to wrap up the Lono segment, right? And then we can talk a little bit of shit, right? Shout out to all y'all, man. Love you guys, right? Crazy. The time fucking flew. Holy, right? But I mean, just look at what Nibbles had to say right here. He says, PlayStation full reports full sales of third-party digital games, not the 30% royal cut they get, whereas they report only the royal cut on the physical third-party games. So it definitely does look like, you know, they're, as Nib would say, right, and he's a PlayStation stepper, so comparatively hugely overstated for digital. So it's not that they're specifically lying about it, but they're definitely, you know, not showing the complete picture. You know what I mean? To make it seem like physical is being phased out more than what it is. Right? Don't get me wrong. Like, I guarantee you more people are buying games digitally than physical. I don't think anybody would argue that. But the way that they're showing that information, it's, you know, it's saying a lot. Yeah, rare Nib W. Yeah, you're not lying.
Justify.
You know it's real when your boy Siggs pulls out a fucking Nib tweet, right? Like, holy.
What they're doing. Okay. Let's say that that's true. Number one, my question is, why would they do that?
Money!
Brother, for the narrative. For the narrative. As soon as these analysts have started running with these numbers, these inflated numbers and everything, just like how I forget his name, was it Matt Piscatella or whoever the fuck, when he said that only 7 games sold over 100,000. So the pundits, the guys like you, can get your marching orders and talk and say, oh, calm down, you guys. All this is fake outrage, you guys. They're actually not being impacted by this. That's why they're fucking fluctuating the numbers, or fudging the numbers, I should say, right? And shout out to Machine XP. He says, happy birthday, my man. Thank you. Love you guys, man. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to y'all, for real, for real. Love you guys, man. Shout out to Machine XP, man. One of the best mods out there, man. That is my dog right there. Good to see you here, man.
Why would they misrepresent something that is allegedly then going very well for them?
Dude, he has so much faith in this fucking corporation. It is insane. Like, brother, they're trying to control the narrative. And to be honest with you, that's one thing I take my hats off to them, even though they're scummy. They're very good at controlling the narrative.
Misrepresent it to say that it's
Thank you, DJB. Good to see you as well, my
not
brother.
going well for them and stop doing it. Like in my example earlier where I go to the customer and I say, hey, I'm losing money coming all the way out here to your neighborhood. I can't come out and mow your lawn anymore.
No!
If I'm lying...
Brother, lose this analogy. I'm so tired of these fucking analogies. Stop it, Lono.
To them and I actually make great money mowing their lawn, you would not be able to make sense of it other than like, maybe I don't like them. Maybe I'm just a jerk. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like you. I don't like people with blonde hair or whatever. Something freaking stupid and arbitrary. Like,
oh my
you
God.
would be bewildered if you looked at my books and you're like, bro, you're making a killing mowing that guy's lawn. Why that doesn't...
Brother, they're literally fudging the fucking numbers to understate how many people are buying physical. It's that simple. To make it seem like they're not doing something drastic. It's really not that hard to grasp. And I mean, it's crazy. I would have thought you the logician. Maybe he's just being willfully dishonest here. I don't know.
Why would you lie to him?
Thank you, Mac City.
Okay. So that's the first place my brain goes. Is why? Why would Sony...
Money!
To control the fucking narrative, right? And shout out to Jet Screamer. He says, here, Sigs, you can put this towards your PlayStation subscription in 2028.
Nope. Not happening.
Hey, I've never owned a PlayStation product in my whole entire life, right? I can say that gladly, right? Don't you lie, Jet Screamer, right? Shout out to Jet Screamer. And also shout out to Texas, right? He says, bad faith birthday cake for everyone, right? Hey, you already know, right? Shout out to Texas, man. And also shout out to Oswald, right? Oswald Hartsberg, right? Hope I'm saying that correctly. He says, happy birthday to my favorite Filipino, right? You know what? It's my birthday, so I'll let it slip, right? I don't even have time to go back and forth with the bad faith trolls and everything, right? But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out Jet Screamer, Texas, and Oswald Hartsberg, right? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, right, man? Holy, right? Thank you.
Why would PlayStation...
Yeah, why would PlayStation do this? PlayStation would never lie to you. PlayStation is your best friend.
Engage in that level of deception about money. And furthermore, the question of why is... Why would they take that level of risk?
And also, shout out to Francisco Rose. He says, happy birthday, my favorite Filipino streamer. See, there they go. There they go, right? Shout out to Francisco Rose, man. Good to see you for real, for real. Good to see you, my brother, man. Shout out to Francisco Rose.
Lying essentially to their shareholders, lying to the public, making a seismic business...
I mean, they ain't said shit to the public. They was only talking to the shareholders.
...impacting decision of this size and scope, and then telling their shareholders, justifying the decision to their shareholders with bad data. Why would they do that?
Well, it's data that's skewed. That's all that it is.
Do you have any idea what that would potentially lead to? Bankruptcy and scandal. I mean, you're talking about... They would be sued by their shareholders. They would be potentially fired. And then they could potentially face other forms of prosecution for lying or twisting the data, right? Like if...
Yo, shout out to Aztec Warrior Going Dark. This is the best comment I've seen all night. He just says, shut your bitch ass up, Lono, brother, right?
Come on, you should know this.
Facts.
They're willfully and volitionally...
I mean, he's working his ass off to try and spin this 80.
...misrepresenting the data. I think that's really hard to explain. Like,
I mean, shit, I don't know, brother. Nib explained it pretty well, right? I mean, he says, literally, PlayStation reports full sales of third-party digital games, right? The full sales for digital games, not the 30% royalty cut that they get. Whereas they report only the royalty cut on physical third-party games. So comparatively, hugely overstated. And I've even seen him pull up this Daniel Ahmad cat. The percent breakdown can be slightly misleading here, even if the overall picture is genuinely accurate. For example, physical at 3% is because Sony only recognizes full revenue from the first-party games, while it recognizes a lower royalty value from the third-party games. I mean, everybody understands how the data, not to say that the data is false, but it's misleading in the way that they present it. That's all, brother. And that's a fact. Lono, like, how are you going to defend this shit, right? And shout out to Green Post Wire, right? He says, happy birthday. Oh, it's been a minute since I played this one, right?
Sig's my daddy?
Right? Shout out to Green Post Wire. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it, man. For real, for real.
I tried to come up with explanations of why, of how they would get away with it, on what it would lead to. Again,
with guys like you, they gave you guys talking points. They gave you guys marching orders. And boy, oh boy, you guys have been trying your best to walk this shit down.
why would they be voluntarily hurting themselves financially? Businesses don't do that. They don't.
Companies literally misrepresent their numbers constantly. I know, brother.
The second thing that I ask,
Oh, God.
what difference does it make?
Oh, my God.
Because that would then be an act of self-inflicted damage.
Yeah, what difference does it make, dude? I mean, holy shit.
And this would just take care of itself in the long run. It's like, what difference would it make? Like, why would we get so upset about this? We're like, you're actively lying about your business and the money you make, and you're going to financially harm yourself? Well,
hey, we've seen businesses do stupid shit all the time.
what did my computer do a little bit ago? Like, act like
Uh-oh, computer issues.
I must have downloaded something. Oh, I bet you I didn't turn off Windows up.
Oh, yeah, your computer's tired of this bull jive you up here spitting.
So like that's immediately where I start. I immediately start there. I'm like, I don't even know, boys. Like, what in the heck?
Yeah, I don't even know, boys. Even though all your PlayStation compadres, they know, they understand, and they've broken it down, right? But Lono just can't wrap his head around it. The logician, right? Mr. Pseudo-intellectual, for the life of him, he can't understand
What are
this.
we even talking about here?
Does he get tired of defending PlayStation?
Nope. Not happening.
Come on, you should know this.
I'm not compelled that that's what they're doing. I don't believe that that's what they're doing. If somebody
Yeah, because you give PlayStation, you give all these fucking corporations the benefit of the doubt, brother.
believes that's what they're doing, they've been compelled. They'd have to walk me through the argumentation because
Oh, brother, you've seen the fucking tweets, brother. I've seen you pull up this Daniel Ahmad cat all the time. You've seen these tweets. You know exactly what people are talking about.
I don't see the logic or the business sense of it. I'm like, I just don't see it.
I thought you were a businessman of all people. Crazy, right? Okay, now here's the final clip that we got from our boy Lono. You're never going to believe, right? We saved the best for fucking last. You're never going to believe who he starts sneak dissing, right? You're never going to believe who he starts sneak dissing.
Is this where the console losers hang out?
Oh, buddy, this man hat guy has become public enemy number one.
Rockstar refuses to release a physical version. Rockstar refuses to release a physical version of GTA 6, so I refuse to pre-order or buy it until I see a physical version made.
Oh my God, GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6. We always are going to get the food analogies, and we're always going to get GTA 6. It's like death and taxes.
You're not playing the game, I guess. And if you hold to that
Yeah.
yeah.
Wrong one.
Be a good consumer.
Yeah, no GTA 6 for you then, dude.
Conviction, I have more respect for that than the people that yell and scream and then cave.
Oh!
You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? I never thought I would say this, right? But I got more respect for Hat
Is
Guy.
this where the console losers hang out?
Even if he folded like a beach chair. Because at least for a second, right? At least for a second, even though it was just a teeny tiny second, right? At least he stood for something, right? Because if you stand for nothing, then goddammit, you'll fall for anything. At least he's not up here defending this fucking corporation, thinking about their bottom line and whatnot.
There's a lot
Like
of
you.
pundits, and there's a lot of creators, and there's a lot of people with platforms that made the air around this conversation really toxic. And
No, you're just mad that you're getting called a bootlicker and a shill because you're fucking defending PlayStation ending physical media. You're defending PlayStation taking away options, and people are just calling it for what it is.
they're phony. They're not even going to hold to what they said they were going to do. I don't have any respect for that.
Wow.
You made this conversation so...
Well, I'll tell you right now, buddy, the respect for Hat Guy has gone up, right? You know what I mean? He's still goofy, right? But the respect for Hat Guy has gone up, and I never thought I would say this, but the respect for Lono has gone even lower than what it was before. And I just find it so crazy how all these guys are side-swiping fucking Hat Guy. It's crazy to see.
So toxic and so annoying,
Oh.
and then you're not even going to hold to your conviction. So like if you
Oh, but could you blame him? Could you blame him? It's PlayStation, Lono.
hold to your conviction, I respect that.
Wow.
I do. I
Oh, but you were sneak dissing him on the Madam stream when he did
respect
it.
that. I got more respect for that than the people that don't. They just
Wow.
were riding the grift and the virtue signal train,
Oh,
and they were
from you.
LARPing. And
Oh, you mean like you when Xbox has layoffs? You mean like that? The shit that doesn't actually affect fucking gamers? That?
and the minute that the dust settles and they're not getting the clicks and the retweet,
At this point, the question remains, Sigs, how low can Lono go? Oh, buddy, how low will Lono go for donos? No one knows. We're learning. We're learning. Tough times, right? That's all I can say. Tough times. We're learning a lot about this Lono cat.
and the impressions, and the minute the videos aren't doing as well, they're going to drop that movement.
Oh, wow. He's really calling out Hat Guy because I'm telling you guys, and here's the thing. I documented this shit. I documented the Madam streams, right? You guys remember with the Madam stream where he was pocket watching. You guys were like, wow, he's pocket watching Hat Guy. He was talking about how many views that he got and everything. Now he's done seen that Hat Guy's fucking views have dried up and he's sticking his fucking chest out.
And then the minute that the dust settles and they're not getting the clicks and the retweets and the impressions, and the minute the videos aren't doing as well, they're going to drop that movement like third period French. It's like, yeah, I'm done with this. And then they're
Hey, you don't know that, right? He's on PC, right? Gara gifted him like 10 games and everything. You don't know that. Now, to be fair, he probably is going to get a PlayStation 6. But we will never forget how you guys turned, how you guys had a pony civil war and actually went after the PlayStation fanboys who were standing up for gamers. It's wicked to see,
going to
man.
go back on their word. And that's what I find frustrating about a lot of this is that we're all in this
You're mad that they didn't fucking defend PlayStation like you did.
space together, and a lot of people that occupy these spaces, they just make it really toxic and unenjoyable to talk about a lot of these things because they create all of this emotional false headcanon, and then
Did Lono take third period French? Well, I think he must speak French because whenever he gets up here and he starts begging, he starts saying shit like oui, like his audience is getting
Money.
So who knows? Maybe he knows a little bit of French, right?
And then it comes to our doorstep, and it comes into these, these conversations and these streams.
Oh, but you're the one sneak dissing him right now, so you brought it to your own stream. But go ahead, Lono, play the victim.
And it wears me out. It absolutely freaking wears me out. Like, it's just so.
Oh, I bet you're all tuckered out defending PlayStation, buddy. You've been, dude, this stream. You did a Costco analogy. You did a mowing your lawn analogy. Like, buddy, you've been working fucking overtime.
Such a buzzkill. That's why I said before I took my trip, I'm like, I just really hope when I get back, this steady cadence.
Oh yeah, you tried to escape. You tried to duck out.
Games releasing can really purify the news feed because I'm freaking sick of it.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely sick of it. It's not. It's not enjoyable.
Well, all I can say is suffer, Lono, suffer. Lono, we're all in this together. Also, Lono, you're a thief and a bum, and I have no respect for you. I mean, brother, it's a wicked. I can't believe it. Calling out fucking Hat Guy.
Is this
brother.
where the console losers hang out?
Crazy, right?